What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. We are back immediately after reading some sports news and telling you the story of how someone lost their identity. I'm just playing. I'm telling you a story about how someone lost one of their friendships. I was gonna tell another story, but it got cut off, and I had a new idea, and I just want to get started with it. So, I let's see. How are you all doing? Welcome to my channel. I feel like I'm like so tired. I've been working. I've been working all day. I'm just playing. Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. If you are returning, thank you for subscribing. Please hit the notification bell. I'm gonna have to remember to say that actually. Please hit the notification bell if you are returning to my channel. If you're not returning, if you're not returning to my channel, please still hit the notification bell. It can inspire so much change throughout the world in time and space. If you just hit the notification bell. All right. I think Brad wants to come out. Okay. So you guys know that I have a girlfriend named Susan and I'm Brad. So right now it's about the hour. It's about happy hour. Everyone get happy because Brad's here. Oh my god. So I'm gonna read you all some spooky stories. So if you're ready to get spooked the hell out with Brad, then join me for the next portion of the video. All right. So I hope you have your popcorn and your drink and your Diet Dr. Kelp and your pen and your and your paper. I'm just playing. Your rolling paper. I personally have quite a few spooky stories, but my mom has a good one, so I'll tell hers. When she was younger, her and a group of friends were driving down a desolate road at night. And there was a house that they passed that had a window lit upstairs. So they slowed down to look, and she said there was a lantern in the window, and a man and a woman sat facing each other. She then said that a second man wearing a top hat came into view, walked up behind the woman, and started strangling her. At this moment, my mom and her friends freaked the hell out and drove off. When they went back to see what happened, they drove up to where they had seen it happen, and it wasn't even a window. They had seen it was like a plastic sheet, so they didn't know what to make of it. And they all ended up agreeing they had seen a ghost. Ha! I'm just playing. Please don't click on my video. Okay. To Brad, that was just totally insane. I mean, to see a spooky sight like that in a window, totally spooky, it's totally scary. I'd have to dip. You dip, I dip, we all dip. The hell. While at uni, shout out to you for getting educated. While at uni, my friends and I ran out of booze. Hardly any shops were open. Oh my god, that sucks, bro. Hardly any shops were open. Where would you even get any booze? Have you even had any booze? God dang it. So, hardly any shops were open because it was late on, so the only option was to walk the mile or so. That is totally crazy. So the nearest 24-hour supermarket between row after row of suburban houses, which all looked the same. As we were walking down one road, we passed a field with a large campfire and some people riding horses around it. It totally sounds like a spiritual, spooky experience. There were people playing musical instruments and general sounds of good time going on. The horses and fire and lanterns, which were dotted about, gave it a very old Finnish feel. Do you guys like an old Finnish feel, or are you spooked out by an old Finnish feel? Maybe 5 minutes after passing the field, after walking past houses again, one of my friends commented on how weird it would be and out of place that the gathering of people were there. My friend and my other friend had been thinking exactly the same thing. Oh my god, it's almost like you were triplets in the moment. Or like totally synced like the moon. Curious, we turned around and walked back to find out exactly what was going on. There was nothing there. Oh my god. Nothing there. Not just people or horses. There was no field, just more and more houses, even though there were absolutely certain we were on the right road. As we simply turned down the road, we walked up and down the neighborhood. We found nothing. We weren't drunk. We thought we'd had some drinks. And so absolutely no idea. We have no idea what happened. That is totally freaking spooky, psycho, bonkers. I am afraid. Brad needs some water. Alright. I posted on my other account, copying and pasting it here, the scariest thing I've had while camping. So I live Eastern Oregon, and my mom lives in Western Oregon. It's almost like Western Oregon. I went to visit her for the summer, and she's very outdoorsy. So we decided to take the 1 hour drive from her city to the coast. We end up at this free campsite at the top of this hill. Huge foothills at the coastal mountains, about 25 minutes drive from the top where the campsite is at the bottom, where the main road was. And we were the only campers there. Slowly speaking. We relaxed at the rest of the day. We relaxed for the rest of the day at the campsite and made food, etc. A truck full of men drive up the hill and talk with my mom. I would never let a truck full of men drive up the hill and talk to my mom. You're freaking bonkers and ridiculous. And we were the only campers there. We relaxed at the hill for the rest of the day and made food. Wait, I already read that. Sorry, Brad might have hit the honk a little too hard. Say the truck stopped full of men were talking to your mom. I don't know what about. It wasn't suspicious at the time, and then they leave us. Oh, they weren't suspicious. They were just a truck full of men. That's not suspicious at all. Fast forward to the middle of the night. I wake up to my mom sitting straight up in the tent. I wake up, so I heard her gasp and it woke me. As soon as I saw I was awake, she put her hand over my mouth and I started asking her what was wrong. It was dead silent. And at the top of the hill, all of a sudden you heard footsteps right beside the tent. The little flap that covers the zipper was even moving. Thankfully, my mom was quick with it and said very loudly, "Kenny, grab the gun." Kenny is my dad, although that doesn't matter, and mind you, he was not there, just us girls. I like grilling team pop and all of us. I previously said they left. No harm was done. Thank the Lord for my mama. And your mom on your hood. You look fly. You look good. You got rid of the threats. I put all of my best bets on your mom and on your hood. Shout out to Victoria Mene. I'm gonna end this on the 13th minute, so it's even more